Horoscope for Libra, Thursday, 12 June 2025. Welcome to Cosmologicaleb. Hello, dear Libra. Today, the overall energy tone of the day is of harmony and balance. The moon in House 4 invites us to take refuge in our home, seek comfort and peace. Pluto at home 5 fosters profound changes in the private and emotional environment. Saturn and Neptune in House 7 mean that we can face certain difficulties or obstacles in our relationships, but they also encourage us to seek greater commitment and depth with others. Venus and Uranus in House 8 make us feel more daring and distort our social boundaries and conventions. The Sun in House 9 makes us reflect on our philosophy of life, our personal growth, and our visions of the world. Mercury and Jupiter in House 10 could favor a more productive and satisfying day at work speaking, although it is important to keep in mind that these planets are also in square with Saturn and Neptune, so there may be moments of tension or uncertainty in our professional life. Mars in House 11 could foster a sense of solidarity and cooperation with others, although it is also in square with Uranus, so there may be moments of tension or insecurity in some social relations. Jupiter in House 10 is in square with Saturn and Neptune, which could bring some difficulties in our work path, but at the same time leads us to seek creative and alternative solutions to overcome them. Venus in Trigonus with Mars invites us to explore our deepest feelings and express our emotions without plugs, but it is also in square with Pluto, so we can experience certain tensions or conflicts in our loving relationships. The Moon in opposition to Mercury and Jupiter can lead us to a state of mental or emotional confusion, but also so we can find new perspectives and ways to understand our inner world. Mercury in quadrature with Saturn and Neptune could make communication difficult for us and lead us to certain moments of uncertainty or disillusionment, but it also encourages critical and thoughtful analysis. Venus in quadrature with Pluto invites us to deepen our emotions and relationships, although we may encounter certain tensions or obstacles that make us reconsider our loving ways. Mars in quadrature with Uranus can lead to greater aggression or impatience at certain times, but we can also experience certain inner revolutions that make us reconsider our actions and behaviors. Jupiter in square with Saturn and Neptune fosters greater optimism and enthusiasm, although we can also face some obstacles or difficulties that make us reconsider our goals and objectives. However, Mercury in sextile with Venus invites us to communicate more fluidly and inspiredly, which can be beneficial both in our loving and working relationships. Venus in sextile with Jupiter makes us feel more attractive and optimistic, while Mars in sextile with Jupiter fosters greater momentum and determination to achieve our goals. Saturn in sextile with Uranus and Pluto could bring us some positive innovations or changes both in our work and in our private life, while Uranus in sextile with Neptune fosters imagination and creativity. Finally, Neptune in sextile with Pluto invites a greater spirituality and introspection, which can be very beneficial for our personal growth. So, dear Libra, today we can live a day of harmony and balance, but also of profound transformations and changes. Remember that everything is part of the process of growth and evolution. Take advantage of the opportunities offered by stars to explore your feelings, deepen your relationships, and find new ways to understand the world. Have a nice day. Subscribe to Cosmologicaleb so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next one.